Welcome to an episode of Pizza and Politics on News 12. I'm joined here by mayoral candidate Shaun Donovan in person, socially distanced. We're both vaccinated, right, which is great.
Absolutely.
And sharing a slice of pizza. Shaun, you just went on a food tour across New York. I need to know, did you find any new pizza that you need to tell us about?
Well, this was not a pizza day that we did. I'm going to have to go back and do a 5-borough food tour just of pizza.
So obviously we're digging into some pizza, but I also want to dig into some issues too. And housing is your bread and butter. You worked under the Obama administration. You worked for former Mayor Michael Bloomberg. And you've made the argument many times that housing is the key to unlocking equality in New York City. What is the number one housing priority?
So the first thing has to be a mayor who can actually go to work side by side with President Biden and Secretary Marcia Fudge at HUD. There's tens of billions of dollars of housing assistance that's been passed by Congress in the last few months, but it's not going to help unless it really gets to people on the ground.
So speaking of political partnerships, we've witnessed how our current mayor and our current governor get along for years now. How would you, especially with the legalization of recreational marijuana, that's a state legalization, but how would you work with the governor to implement something like that in New York City?
First of all, let's just acknowledge that watching our mayor and governor these last few years if you're a New Yorker, it's infuriating. Folks like to joke it's like watching two toddlers in a sandbox. I have a record of being able to get tough personalities working together. I'll tell you a funny story. After Sandy had hit, I got a call on my cell phone from President Obama. And he said, Shaun, I have this idea. I want to create this Sandy task force. And I said, so let me get this straight. You want me to make sure that Andrew Cuomo, Bill de Blasio, Mike Bloomberg, and Chris Christie are working well together? That's what you're asking me to do? And he said, yeah, Shaun, you know why you're going to be able to do it? Because you speak New York.
How would you work to make the relationship between the community and the NYPD better?
I'm one of those people who believes that we ought to have police officers live in our city. We should stop asking the police to, whether it's put up barricades on our open streets and be traffic cops, we should stop asking them to get involved in mental health counseling for the homeless, and we should really focus them on guns and violent crime.
So I do have some lightning round questions, or we like to call them a quick slice. First thing you want to do if getting elected?
Fill our streets and our storefronts with artists and performers.
If you're not campaigning, what are you doing?
Eating.
Keep, restrict, or get rid of outdoor dining.
Keep.
Your second choice for mayor.
Can I vote for you?
I mean,
Then you get one write-in.
You do get a write-in. Okay, fair. So say you had every voter in New York City sitting at this table enjoying a slice of pizza with us.
That's a big pizza.
You're asking them to trust you with their vote. Why should they do that?
I would say two things. Nobody loves this city the way I do. My dad's an immigrant who grew up in Costa Rica and Lima, Peru, came to this city and found opportunity. President Obama, Vice President Biden turned to me. Whether it was the work I did in the wake of 9/11 to fix housing in this city, whether it's the work I did when we had the worst housing crisis of our lifetimes. President Obama asked me to be housing secretary. When Sandy hit our shores. If New Yorkers really want someone who knows how to get us out of this crisis, who's done it again and again, then I'm the only one that they should choose for mayor.
And if you want more, get out your phone and scan the QR code right on the bottom of your screen. It's going to take you to our full interview with Shaun Donovan over at news12.com. And we're sharing a pie with all of the top fundraising candidates for mayor. Those full interviews are going to be posted in that same spot on our website as soon as they air.